What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am the Bald Ginger. We are jumping back into some Road to the Show here today. We got a 4-game set on the road playing the Chicago Cubs at Wrigley Field. So we shall see if the friendly confines are going to be friendly to me in this one. Got a 10-game hitting streak running into this game here. Top of the first, no score, 1 out, runner on first. Jeffrey Springs on the mound for the Cubs. He hits what looks like 94 on the 4-seamer. That building is really blocking the view. 92 on his 2-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch is a circle change below the knees on the inner third. Swung on and missed. 0-1 the count for me. Cubs are doing fairly decent in this 2026 season. 63-55 is the record. Oh, and then I watch a slider on the outer third. Good Lord. It's an 0-2 count for me in a hurry here in Chicago. The 0-2 pitch, chopped to third. That's going to be a double play that'll retire the side. Oh, no, it's thrown out of play. So I reach second base on an error. I'd say that's an E4. Yep. All right, 2-1 the score now. Arizona in the lead in the top of the third. Nobody out, nobody on. Jeffrey Springs still on the mound for Chicago. First pitch of the at-bat this time around. There's a 2-seamer right down the middle. Smidge late on the swing, so it is just fouled away. We have an 0-1 count again in this at-bat. Next pitch from him. Taken for a ball. 4-seamer just below the knees on the inside corner. That runs the count back to even at 1-1. Third pitch of the at-bat. Got a piece of a slider just above the knees on the inner third. 1-2 the count. Come on, big fella. Make a mistake in the zone, would you? Oh, that was not in the zone at all. 4-seamer above the zone. Got a piece of it and fouled it away. 1-2 the count. Well, again, it's the count. Next pitch is a circle change way outside. That brings us back to even at 2-2. We're looking at pitch number 6 of the at-bat now from Springs. Got me looking with a 4-seamer at the knees. You got to be kidding me. Oh, boy. Not a good day at the plate for me so far. Pete Alonso is now at the dish for the Cubs in the bottom of the third. 2 outs, runners on first and second. Alonso currently sitting at 0-for-1 on the day and a .231 batting average on the season. He's worked himself an 0-2 count against Eduardo Rodriguez. Let's see if we can get a simple ground ball out here. That it will be. We'll throw to second and take the out there. And that's going to retire the side here in the bottom of the third. We're moving on to the fourth. Still leading the Cubs by a score of 2-1. All right, we're back in the bottom of the fourth. 3-2 is the score now. Arizona in the lead, still by a run. Miguel Amaya is at the plate for the Cubs now. 0-for-1 day for him so far. He's hitting .324 on the season, though, so he's having a decent time at the plate. But he's got an 0-1 count with a runner on third and 2 away. Let's see what the 0-1 pitch from Eduardo Rodriguez will get us here. We need that ground ball out really good here. There it is. We'll throw to first. That's going to end things here in the bottom of the fourth. We're moving on to the fifth, still holding a 1-run lead on the north side of Chicago. Top of the fifth, 1 out, nobody on for me as I'm standing in 0-for-2 on the day. Jeffrey Springs still on the mound for the Cubs. Let's see what this at-bat will get us. As the first pitch, hot shot to first. That's not going to do it. 1 pitch is all it takes for out number 2 here in the top of the fifth. We're moving on top of the sixth. It's a 6-3 lead for Arizona. Bases are loaded, 1 out. Brock Stewart on the mound out of the bullpen for Chicago. He hits 100 on the 4-seamer, 96 on the cutter, 97 on his sinker, 90 on his circle change, only 86 on the sweeping curve. The first pitch is a cutter on the inner third. That's a really good spot to throw it because I don't hit well there. 0-1 the count after fouling that one away. Second pitch. Oh, horrible swing at a sweeping curve way outside. And it's an 0-2 hole in a hurry. The 2-strike pitch now from Stewart. Swing and a miss at a 4-seamer off the inside corner. Oof, aggressiveness bites me right in the butt on that one. Top of the eighth, we come back to it. 7-3 is the score. Arizona in the lead. 2 outs and a runner on first for me with Mark Leiter Jr. on the mound for the Cubs now. He hits 94 on the sinker, 91 on the cutter, 93 on the 4-seamer. And that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch. Sent out to deep right field. This ball's got a chance. Maybe. It's going to bounce off the ivy, and we have a stand-up double. And the runner is going to score all the way from first. Add a little more insurance there. We'll take that any old day of the week. That keeps the hit streak alive. 11 games now. I will take that. Whew. I was starting to get worried I wasn't going to get it. 9-3 is the final score here in Chicago in game number 1. So Arizona does take the lead, or take the win here, and the lead in the series, I guess, if you look at it that way. We're going to move on to game number 2, though, and you know what that means. This is where I remind everybody, if you haven't done so already, or if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. You can also like and comment on this video, as all of those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. All right, a little afternoon action here in the Wrigley Field, yeah. Runner on first, one away. Jameson Taillon on the mound for the Cubs in this one. I can't see how fast this four-seamer is. Is that 95 miles an hour, maybe? I don't know. Cutter is 91, it looks like. 96 on the sinker. First pitch. Fouled off a four-seamer just above the knees on the outer third. And it's an 0-1 count. Really late swing is probably the only thing that saved my bacon there. Next pitch is a sinker. Oh, well, it was on the outside corner, but below the knees. 1-1 the count. Next pitch from Taillon. We rip one into center field. That was the laziest single I've hit into center in a long time. Wow. All right, runners on the corners now with only one out in the top of the first. Arizona already threatening to put some runs on the board. And we do. Top of the second, it's a 2-0 lead for Arizona, and I'm back at the plate for the second time already. 2 outs and a runner on second for me. And Jameson Taillon still on the mound, throwing pitch number 43 of the game already. And there's one into right field. Is that going to get down for a hit? Oh, yeah, it is. Perfect gapper into the ivy there. We'll stand on second with another RBI double. That gives Arizona a 3-0 lead here in the top of the second. That's a thing of beauty if I do say so myself. Top of the fourth, still a lead for Arizona, 4-0. Shutout still intact. 2 outs and a runner on first with Taillon still on the mound. First pitch of this at-bat is way above the zone with the four-seamer, 1-0 the count. Gosh, I've had 115 strikeouts, and it's tied for 9th highest total in the National League. Normally, that's a statistic I'd have the highest number of. And, fly ball out to left field. Thought maybe that was going to get down, but it does not. It is caught by the left fielder, and that's going to be all she wrote for the top of the fourth. We're moving on, still leading the Cubs by a score of 4-0. We come back top of the seventh. It's a 4-4 ball game. Brand new ball game here in the seventh. Nobody out, nobody on. I'm standing in 2 for 3 on the day. Brock Stewart on the mound for the Cubs now out of the bullpen. He still hits 100 on the four-seamer, 96 on the cutter, 97 on the sinker, 90 on the circle change, 86 on the sweeping curve. And he hits me with that sweeping curve right out the blocks. Good swing timing, bad contact, and it's fouled off for an 0-1 count. Second pitch of the at-bat. Drilled into right field. That'll get down for a base hit. It's a 3 for 4 day at the plate for me, so I guess the friendly confines are being a little more friendly to me now in game number 2. Bottom of the seventh, though, still tied at 4. Nobody out, nobody on. Nico Horner at the dish for the Cubbies. He's 1 for 3 on the day, has a 1-1 count in this at-bat. Hobie Milner is now on the mound out of the bullpen for the Diamondbacks. And a ground ball to me at third. We'll scoop it up, throw to first. Plenty of time to make that one. 1 away now in the bottom of the seventh, as the Cracker Jack didn't do Nico Horner any good on that one. Top of the eighth, we come back. Arizona leading 5-4 now. 2 outs and runner on first for me as I'm standing in for the 5th time today, this time against Adbert Alzolay. He hits 90 on the slider, 98 on the four-seamer, 97 on the sinker, 93 on the cutter, and 85 on the sweeping curve. First pitch, inside with the slider, 1-0 the count in front of 37,104 on the north side of Chicago. Second pitch of the at-bat, up and in with a four-seamer, 2-0 the count for me. I don't think they want to put much in the zone, seeing how I'm already 3 for 4 on the day. No, sir. Cutter inside runs the count to 3-0. We might just have to take all the way unless he floats that sweeping curve in the middle of the zone here. It's not the sweeping curve. It's a four-seamer sent out to deep right field. Let's see what happens there. It's a fair ball and into the corner. Oh, we're going for 3, baby. Oh, yeah. That'll do it. RBI triple. We're only a home run away from the cycle now in the top of the 8th. I doubt I'll see another at-bat, but, you know, that right there is a thing of beauty. 7-4, the final score here in Chicago as the Diamondbacks take the win in game number 2. 12 hits for each team in that one. Wow, 4 for 5 day at the plate for me, and 5 for 10 on the series now. Holy cow. We're going to move on to game number 3, though, because why not? We're having a good time here in Chicago. Let's see if that continues here. We're getting the day game? No, sir. It's a night game with some rain falling now. All right. Top of the first, 2 outs, nobody on. I'm batting third in the order with a .303 batting average. We have Justin Steele on the mound for the Cubs in this one. He hits 94 on the four-seamer, 95 on the sinker, 90 on his circle change. First pitch from him. Check swing on a pitch inside. No swing. I like it. Ball 1. 1-0 the count. Got a favorable call from the umpire down the first base line there. Second pitch of the at-bat. That's a definite swing on a circle change low and inside. 1-1 the count. Have that weird feeling he's going to be peppering that corner of the zone. Can't say that I blame him. Next pitch is a circle change below the knees outside, and it's a 2-1 count as I did not even attempt to swing at that one. Pitch number 4. Another check swing. Call the ball. That first base umpire likes me today. 3-1 the count after a couple of successful check swings in this at-bat. Four-seamer at the knees on the outer third, got a piece of that and fouled it away, so the count is now full here in the top of the first. The payoff pitch from Justin Steele is a four-seamer just above the knees on the inner third. That's the spot he wants to hit to get me to foul out or ground out. No dice on that one, still a full count. Payoff pitch number 2. And that's into right center field. That's going to be extra bases. That'll be a double easily as that bounces off the Nike sign in right center field. Stand-up double for me here in the top of the first extends ye old hit streak to 13 games. We got the Baker's dozen going on here. We'll take that. Top of the fourth, the Cubs are now leading 1-0. Runner on first, nobody out. Justin Steele still on the mound for the Cubbies. Let's see what I can do here in this at-bat. First pitch, chopped to third. Oh, double play ball, 5-4-3. The Cubs go around the horn to turn the twin killing. And yeah, now the bases are empty. We come back, top of the 6th, 2-0 the score now with Chicago in the lead. Runner on first, 2 away. Justin Steele still towing the rubber for Chicago. First pitch from him. Swing and a miss at a four-seamer in the bad part of the zone for me. 0-1 the count for me. Second pitch of the at-bat now from Steele. Come on, big guy. That's not it. Slider up and in. Taken for a ball. 1-1 the count. Pitch number 3 of the at-bat. Let's do this. Come on. Ooh, four-seamer above the zone. Got a piece of it and fouled it away. That was not a circle change. Or a 12-6 curve for that matter. The next pitch. Chopped into a hole in the left side. It gets into the left field, and we have runners on first and second now with only 2 out. Well, with only 2 outs. With 2 away here in the top of the 6th. Top of the 8th, it's still a 2-0 ball game with Chicago in the lead. 2 outs, nobody on. Justin Steele on the mound, throwing pitch number 91 of his outing. Here we go. That's way outside with the 12-6 curve. 1-0 the count in front of a rain-soaked 21,892 at Wrigley Field. Second pitch of the at-bat from Steele. Below the knees of the four-seamer, it's a 2-0 count. All right, the 2-0 pitch. Chop to the right side. Second baseman's going to scoop that up and throw to first. And that's all she wrote for the top of the 8th. There's only 3 more outs left for the Diamondbacks to try to get some runs on the board. So, yeah, not a good sign there. And the Cubs are going to take the win here in game number 3. 2-0 the final score. That was a well-pitched ball game, if I do say so myself. We're going to move on to the 4th and final game of this series and see if we can squeak out win number 3. That is the first loss we've had in, what, the last 9 games, I think? 9 or 10? So we were 9-1 in the last 10 after that one. All right, little day game here at Wrigley Field. Runners on first and second, only 1 out. I'm standing in batting cleanup against Joe Musgrove. Musgrove does throw a 95-mile-an-hour four-seamer, 92 on the cutter, 90 on his circle change. First pitch is a cutter almost right down the middle of the zone. Got a piece of it and fouled it away, but that leads me to an 0-1 count. Next pitch. Oh, curveball in the dirt. Got me to swing at it. 0-2 the count now. Good Lord. This at-bat has gone from to not so good. The foul ball down the left field line there keeps the count at 0-2 as that slider had me a good bit out in front. The two-strike pitch. It's a curveball low and away. Got a piece of that one somehow as well. And it is still an 0-2 count. The next two-strike pitch is inside, taken for a ball. Four-seamer not going to get the call in there. 1-2 the count for me now. We're looking at our sixth pitch of the at-bat so far. Oh, four-seamer inside got me to swing on that one. Not the slider I was hoping for. So there's a K next to my name in this one. Bottom half of the inning, still no score. Runners are, no, there is no runners. Nico Horner's leading off for the Cubs. He grounds one to me, and we're going to throw that to first. Easy play, one away here in the home half of the first inning. Top of the third, Arizona is out to a 1-0 lead. Runner on second and 2 away for me as I'm standing in 0-1 on the day with a K next to my name. First pitch of this at-bat from Joe Musgrove. Oh, good spot. Four-seamer in the sketchy part of the zone for me. 0-1 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat. Outside with a cutter. 1-1 the count. Come on, big fella. Put it in the zone for me, would you? And not in that one really bad corner for me. The 1-1 pitch. In the dirt with a slider. 2-1 the count after not offering it that one. Gonna have to bring it a little higher up if you want me to swing at that one, big fella. The 2-1 pitch. There we go. Line drive out into right field. That might get caught. Oh no, it's down. Bounces off the bottom of the basket. We're going to stand on second here and take the RBI double to make it a 2-0 ball game here with 2 outs in the top of the third. I like it. I like it a lot. We come back bottom of the third. It's a 2-2 ball game with Brian Woo on the mound for Arizona. Dansby Swanson standing in with a 1-for-1 line score so far. He's 4 for 10 on the series though. He's got himself a 1-1 count with 2 outs and a runner on second. Let's see what pitch number 41 of the game from Brian Woo will get us here. Come on, big guy. Oh, yeah, routine ground ball. Throw to first will be in plenty of time. And that's 3 innings come and gone here on the north side of Chicago. Still a 2-2 ball game here at Wrigley Field. All right, top of the fifth, we come back. Runner on first, 1 away. I'm standing in 1 for 2 on the day. Joe Musgrove throwing pitch number 91 of his outing already. Four-seamer does not get the call at the knees on the inside corner. 1-0 the count. That's a really good spot for that pitch, honestly. 1-0 pitch from him. Oh, got me to swing over top of one in the dirt. And since it got away from the catcher, the runner on first is now on second. We have a 1-1 count. Third pitch of the at-bat now from Joe Musgrove. Late swing on a four-seamer, and it's fouled off to make the count 1-2. Fourth pitch of the at-bat. Way outside with a curveball, 2-2 the count. Tell you what, we might just have to make him rack up as many pitches as possible in this at-bat. Pitch number 5. Swing and a miss on a slider. Oh, just off the outside corner and probably a little below the knees, I would say there. And that's going to be my second strikeout. And here we come, bottom of the fifth. Arizona leading 6-2. Runner on third, 2 away for Kyle Tucker. He's 0 for 2 with a pair of Ks so far in this one, but he is hitting .279 on the season with 28 home runs. Holy cow. 2-1's a count for him against Brian Woo. So let's see what we get there. Simple ground ball down the line. We're going to scoop that up. Throw to first will be in time. And no runs for you, Chicago, as after 5 innings, it is now a 6-2 lead for the Diamondbacks. Top of the 6th, 2 outs and a runner on first for me as I'm standing in 1 for 3 on the day. Caleb Killian is now on the mound out of the bullpen for the Cubs. He hits 94 on the sinker, 93 on the cutter, 97 on the four-seamer. Curveball at 79. First pitch is a chopper to the right side. Second baseman picks it up. Throw to first will beat me. And that's all she wrote for the top of the 6th. All right, coming back bottom half of the inning. 6-3 the score with Arizona in the lead. Bases are loaded with nobody out, and Miguel Amaya is at the plate. Holy cow, here we go. 318's the batting average for Amaya, and we have Ian Hamilton now on the mound out of the bullpen for Arizona. Wind up and the pitch to Amaya. It's popped up. How about that? Shortstop's going to make the play in shallow left field with the infield fly rule in effect. Got a lucky break for out number 1 there. Next batter is Brennan Davis. He's 2 for 2 on the day. And he's got himself an 0-1 count. Base is still loaded, only 1 out. Let's see what we get from Hamilton. Can we get that double play ball? Oh yeah, ground ball to me. We'll scoop it up. Throw to second. In time. Relay to first. Also in time. We get out of the bases loaded jam with a pop out and a double play. How about that? Things of beauty. All right, bottom of the 7th. It's still a 6-3 ball game. Nobody out and nobody on for Nico Horner, who's standing in for the 4th time today. He's 1 for 3 so far and has a .291 batting average on the season. He's worked himself in a 1-1 count so far against Ian Hamilton. Let's see what the pitch from Hamilton gets us. Ground ball. Scooped up. Throw across. Out number 1 complete. Nico Horner doesn't seem to have a whole lot of luck in the bottom of the 7th. At least not when he's leading off. A couple batters later, it's Kyle Tucker. He's 0 for 3 on the day. There's 2 outs and nobody on. Still a 6-3 ball game. And Tucker is unfortunately 2 for 13 on the series so far. And he's got himself an 0-2 count in this at-bat. Let's see what a 2-strike pitch from Ian Hamilton looks like here. As he's going to kick and deal. Hot shot to me at third. Yep, throw to first. Easy play to retire the side. So after 7 innings here in Chicago, we're still leading 6-3. And top of the 8th, runners on the corners. It's a 9-3 ball game. Nobody's out. Mark Leiter Jr. on the mound for the Cubs. He throws a 94-mile-an-hour sinker, 91 on the cutter, 93 on the four-seamer. And the first pitch of the at-bat from him. Swing and a miss at a splitter below the knees. And I'm trying to be a hero again. 0-1 the count. If he's going to walk me, I need to learn to take it here. Second pitch of the at-bat. Not going to walk me with that pitch. Splitter in the zone this time. Got a piece of it and fouled it away. 0-2 the count. The 2-strike pitch from Mark Leiter Jr. In the dirt. Doesn't get away from the catcher this time around. So it's now a 1-2 count in front of 29,790. And pitch number 4 of the at-bat now from Leiter. Chopper to short. That's going to be oh, he bobbled it. Fielding error, I would say, on that one. E6 maybe. Let's see what the scorer says. It did drive in the run, so it's a 10-3 ball game. And they're not going to let me know. Okay, bottom of the 9th, 10-3 the score. Runner on first, 2 away. Brennan Davis at the plate. He's 2 for 3 on the day with a triple, a single, and a run scored today. He's 2 for 7 on the season, though, so he's a recent addition to the lineup. And he's worked a full count here. Let's see if we can get that double play ball to secure winning 3 out of 4. Oh, yeah, that's it. Ground ball to me. Throw to second. Relay to first. We go around the horn to secure the win here in game number 4 on the north side of Chicago as the Diamondbacks take 3 out of 4 yet again. And wow, we have won 9 out of our last 10 games. Oh wow, in 2 years previous to this episode, I hit my first double in the majors. So yeah, 2 for 5 day at the plate for me and 9 for 19 on the series. No home runs in this one, but still got up a few RBIs and quite a few doubles, really. But yeah, that's going to be the end of this series, so therefore it's going to be the end of the episode. So for those of you that have made it this far, thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and do all the fun social media things. And we will see you in the next one.